Hey everyone, I hope that most of you are doing well today. I don't have anything written down. I don't have anything to read from, so today I just speak from my heart and my mind. As many people know, this is very hard for me, and I'm not great at making videos. I usually fidget a lot, and I lose my words. But I wanted to speak out because of the things happening, and everyone knows what I mean. I have refused to post any of the news stories online or any of the stories by the police because I feel that this is helping them spread propaganda and hate, even if I didn't agree with this person and didn't care for him myself. He's still part of your community, and I don't know exactly what's going on, and I will tell you my concerns. So if this was just a man who was tired and was seeking to stop everything, I sympathize with him greatly, even though I do not agree with his approach and think that everything was flawed. That being said, I do not understand why a general would post his plans to social media. Now, I'm just being 100% honest, guys, because I'm very torn on this. I know no general or no general who would reveal his plans to the public, especially knowing the consequences for this. So this is something that I'm struggling with. I do not like to make false accusations or accuse people of things they're not guilty of, especially kicking someone while they're already down. But I mean, this is a legitimate question, and I feel that people need to know the answer. I need to know the answer so that I know whether I should push for help for him or not, because if I didn't agree with him and if I didn't care for him personally, doesn't matter. If he did this out of love for his people or wanting to help the community, he does not deserve to be abandoned, even if people don't agree with him. I know that he put people in danger. I know many people are going to suffer, and I lose a lot of sleep over this. But I've said this many times. The fracture of this community is your weakness, and they know it, and they hit this on purpose. And this is the reason I question his motives, is because they are known for this type of thing. Look at the Boer mag. Some of these men were completely innocent. I've read a lot on this, and police officers were ordered to make evidence where there was none on certain people, and these police became so involved in these groups, and they were just civil defense groups. They had no criminal intent. They put together civil defense groups in South Africa during that time to, protect in the case of anarchy or worst case scenario. There were no nefarious plans to take over the government or anything like that. These infiltrators in the police came to lead many of these groups, and they led people to do things that they normally would not do. This is called entrapment in the United States. This is grounds for dismissal. So, this is a really important, thing, and something very real. It's not unfounded fear or an unfounded question. It's been done before, so why wouldn't they do it again to sow chaos into the community? I'm just torn on this. I don't know the answer. I don't know the truth. My heart is very heavy because I am very aware that everyone will suffer for this. Everyone will be blamed, as if everyone planned and just did this. This will be used against the community, and it's a shame. I just pray that something gives. And, for certain people outside of South Africa that led people to this group, especially women with small children, when you are not there to fight a war, when you are not planning to go there to fight a war, is shameful. And I would like to know when this person or persons who led people to this group and who was all about starting a war, when will you be sending money for legal aid for these people? When will you be reaching out to attorneys to assist these people? If you're not going to be there to fight a war, I don't think that you have any right to incite one. Also, guys, I don't know, I'm just very upset by all of this, and it's like my worst nightmare come true, is how I feel. And I'm very worried about the future. So, I will say that if anyone out there, I have need of an attorney in South Africa. I have need to speak to an attorney sympathetic to this issue. It does not regard this case. If anyone knows anyone personally and could speak to them and ask them if they are willing to speak to me, please let me know. Please reach out. Leave me a comment. I check all of my comments. Or email me at conservativetexaswoman@gmail.com. This is really important, and I could really, really use some help with this. And I would like to thank everyone for sharing the website and going on there. I haven't been on in a couple of days because of everything going on in South Africa. But, I really need some support for this page. You know, it costs money to keep things up and running. Little costs add up to larger costs. And there are so many things on hold right now because of a lack of funds to be able to carry them out. And, you know, I have some pretty big things planned. I just really need some support. So if everyone could just go to the page, I'll put it in the comments, share with people in every country. There is a donate button on the home page and on the victim page. I mean, there are a lot of things that I could really use some help with, because at this point I'm doing most everything by myself, and it's not realistic to be able to maintain everything without some help. I mean, I've done this for a long time. I have continued on, but I greatly need the support of everyone. That being said, I want to say one more time that if there was ever a time for you to come together as the white minority population in South Africa and put your differences aside for the greater good of all, it's now. And I really feel that it's now or never, because I see what is coming. And if people are not willing to put their pride aside, and trust me, I know that you're very prideful and can be very stubborn people. I am as well, so I mean nothing by that. But there has to come a time where you must put the good of others before yourself, before your pride. And this is that time, I believe. Please make a plan to come together. Your enemy fears this. They fear you standing together as one. This is the weakness, and this is the spot they attack every time. So, from someone who cares and has the perspective from the outside looking in, think about this. Think about how strong you could be if everyone came together. And if you are a leader of this community, and there are many, think about that. Think about the impact that you could make by urging people to come together instead of everyone going their own separate ways. You must do this. I do not want to see any more horror. I know that it's not my choice. I know that it's not, I don't have a say in it, but I have to try. So that's what I'm doing. So I will be thinking about everyone, and I hope that something gives very soon. Thank you guys for watching.